Hey, folks, we're back. It's still Sunday the 22nd. This is the second part of my Sunday show. Uh, Now I'm going to talk about my project here at the Dogtrot and what I'm trying to accomplish, and my project in Angie, which I call Project Angie. It's a kind of a twerky, interesting way of using my art to try to stimulate growth. Some people say I'm a nutcase. I am somewhat of a nutcase, but I'm a smart nut, and I'm going to give this a good try. And we're already on the road to seeing some progress there. Angie, I've picked out as a very low income, low spending or thinking of spending type of country town that's been drained by the likes of Walmart, the internet, other things like that. The economy has kind of slipped out of it. So my quest, first I started with a store in across the tracks, and that has not worked out like I hoped it will. But hey, that then gives me more of a motivation to get out there and make something happen. And so by thinking about this, I said, well, why not apply this to the whole town, the same principle of, well, I'll tell you, one of the persons that kicked this off real good with me was Jason, the owner of the Piggly Wiggly in town. And he's a forward thinker, and he's also thinking about local economy and bringing funds back into the local economy instead of Walmart, where it sucks all the funds out. And it really doesn't, I haven't seen anything, but I don't like Walmart, so I don't even shop there. Occasionally I'll be in there to get some that I have to need, and that's important at that moment. But for the most part, I try to shop locally. And I picked out a few stores in town now, which I have an advertisement in the Piggly Wiggly weekly paper that goes out. It seems to be reaching nobody. I guess they just read the ads. But anyways, Jason was nice enough to give me a spot in that, and that's a good kicking spot. So now our next plan is, being that the deli theme did not work, which was not my idea. It would have been nice, but this is not the culture for delis, at least delis that I know of in New York or in Europe. But anyhow, we took the monitors down. Took the monitors down. They're going to plant them somewhere near the cash register area, so that when you're checking out, you see a bit of local, home cut, hand edited filming done on a cell phone. Now, this shows you that anybody can take a cell phone and do like I'm doing. I've got no schooling whatsoever in this, although I have quite a bit in photography, but filming is a whole new thing for me, especially in real life. I do film up in cyberspace, quite noted for my films there. I've got over 2,000 films up there, and I've shown all over the world. But this is a whole different project, and this is to reach out and touch someone, make something happen, get people to buy local. Local helps the economy in that local area to do things for you. something that will come back to you. And it also creates a social network that used to be in the past. Everybody knew everybody, but now everybody seems to not know anybody. It's a kind of a strange world out there, isn't it? Um, More so here than in New York. You had local places you went in with inside of Manhattan. But anyhow, I picked out the Seed and Feed store to start with doing a small teaser ad. We're going to do a loop. A loop is continuously running of shows like at the Dogtrot, and we're going to be talking about a lot of different things. Cooking is going to be one of the things. Eating right, grading food. I like grading different labels and different prices and different labels. And just things that I do around the dog trot. My brother will probably be in it. My wife is in it, Grace. She's the queen, and I enjoy her company extremely. But she lives in California now and in Europe part of the time, so she comes and visits me, and I surely do enjoy that. But back to the retail stores, I picked C&S, Feed and Seed. I picked Kate's Title Company, or she's a notary public. A lot of history behind her. She also owns the auction and also owns across the tracks, the building at least, and the trailer park. So I'll slip those type of ads in just slices, little thin slices, just to let you know, hey, they're there. Reach out and talk to them. Now, the other one that's I find quite interesting is Scott's Hardware. Ken and his sister, his family run that, and they're good people, and they'll match any price that I've shopped at other places, and I have paid much more at these bigger places than I'd get right at my local hardware store. It's convenient, and there it brings in money into the community. It stays in the community. So those are the stores there. Then there's a new store that just opened up, Chick's Ice Cream Parlor. Chick is not with us anymore, but this was something that he built, and it's kind of a trophy room. And his son has owned it. Well, the family, I think, owns it, and they have elected to reopen it. And it's a young group that actually Chick's daughter is one of the, well, I guess she's running it, and they're giving a good go, and I want to help them on the way. They got excellent cheeseburgers, hot dogs a little light on that, great sweet tea. Haven't tried their ice cream. I'm about to very soon. I'm an ice cream nut somewhat. I like to make my own ice cream, by the way, and we'll be showing that this summer, I hope. I do a pretty good lemon ice, and just got 2 kumquat trees, bushes, and I would say probably within a year they'll probably be putting out some kumquats. And kumquat ice, or kumquat lemon ice, that's tasty. Anyways, then across the street is Terry's gas station. I always fill up at Terry's. I enjoy filling up there. It's part of the town. And then you've got the Piggly Wiggly. And next to it you've got Sutland's Pharmacy. I have not filmed them yet. They'll probably come on the next loop. I've got too much to cover for right now. But Piggly Wiggly is the main sponsor of this. They're running the loop. And let's see let's do the test and see if that's going to work. So, anyways, that's the next step in Project Angie, and it's a pretty big step. And I've got some other things I'm going to be bringing up in a later show, but that's it for now about Project Angie. The next subject I'll be talking about is the Dogtrot, my base, my compound. And we'll be back to you real soon. And you people out there, be safe, enjoy yourself, and thank you much for watching and being a follower. And by the way, have a good day.